Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Long Dark. It's me, your old friend, UniteTheClans. How you doing, geeks? Back in your life. It's winter time. The snow is falling outside. I am wearing my wool long underwear, and I like nothing more than a really big cup of hot coffee. And when that time of year comes around, it's Long Dark time. Now, it's been a long time since I did anything on the channel, but I think every winter for 3 winters, maybe something like that, we've played this game. And every year we've done the same thing, sometimes more than that, but we've always started with a challenge. One called the Hopeless Rescue. It's my favorite. It's sort of a point A to point B to point C journey. You start in a cabin, you travel to the top of a mountain, you retrieve a flare pistol, and then you travel to a lighthouse where you fire it off. We're going to be doing that again. Before I do that, I should mention the game had an update today where a new region called Ash Valley, I think we're looking at it here, was added to the game. And the new survival mode update is called Hesitant Prospect. People love survival mode. It's sort of an endless, last as long as you can scenario. I really like the challenges. I like to attempt them. Now, I haven't played the game in about a year. I picked it up today, just playing for fun, and I got reminded of all the good times playing and recording and sharing videos with you guys. So I thought we would do it again. We will do the challenge again. And I did a run this morning. Before this, my best time was 6 days in-game and 9 hours, something like that. And I did a 4-day, 17-hour run, and then I went, oh, let's record. And I did. And it took me about 3 hours. So expect that for this series, about 3 one-hour episodes. And everything went so well. And then I got to the end, and half an hour into the third 1 hour recording, my recording stopped, and there's no way to go back and pick up where you left off. So I'm going to do this one more time. I should be better than ever at it, but in my most recent run, I did it in something like 2 days, 17 hours. It was great. Literally nothing went wrong. I made one mistake. This one will certainly not go so well, but should you guys enjoy this, I'm probably doing a live premiere, so we get to chat during this. There are new ones. This one came out a while ago, 6 acts difficulty. Where you visit a bunch of graves, and this brand new one, which must include the new region, the Dark Walker is hunting you. Pink glyphs to survive as long as you can. So if you guys are interested, we could do more, but my bread and butter is really this one. So let's click confirm. We'll be a man, just because that voice doesn't startle me as much. HRC 2020. Overwrite? No, it's all good. Alright, so my third time today doing the challenge. Shaved like 2 days off my best, 2 full days off my time in the recording we just did. But sadly, I don't want to show you a recording where the last half hour is missing. So we begin here at the Trapper's Cabin. It sounds like the weather outside is frightful. We're going to grab everything we can here, almost everything, and we'll fill up our inventory.
This is any good to eat.
And we will just try and make it, we'll see how far we can make it on the first day. Now, in 24 hours, I made it to the base of Timberwolf Mountain. In the past, that's like a 3-day journey. We had a hard time finding painkillers, which was stressful. But I'm sure I'll have more than I need this time around. We're going to grab that pot just to be safe. Is there no wood here? Are there no logs? That's weird. Usually there's a couple of logs to start right here in a backpack. Strange setup. But we'll take it. We'll take everything that we can find here. Rifle ammo, sewing kit, I'll take it. And sometimes you get a rifle right here, but it's kind of more effort than it's worth in this challenge. It just weighs a lot, so not worth the stress. MRE, that's good. We've got more food than we're going to need. Do we start with any water? No water. Okay, but we do have this, which gives you a little sustenance, and the tomato soup will slake your thirst a little. We'll grab the can opener just to be smart. And are you locked? You are locked, so we can't get in there.
This'll come in handy.
That is great. We always want one of those. No lantern fuel and no lantern. But that's fine because it's early in the day. So we're going to try and make some huge progress here. And to begin, this is our best shot at good gear. Sometimes we just find Canadian money, which is pretty useless in the post-apocalypse. I mean, you can start a fire with it, but that's about it. Oh, yeah, okay, so 35-ish. We'll whip around to that. We'll go try and go fast to the second number. Okay. Oh, I panicked. 35, then 5. 36? Oh, you're gonna make me go all the way around, you bastard. $35 back to 5 or 6. Okay, and then I'll go slow, and we'll try and find the last one. Been a long time since I did anything on YouTube, so if you're finding your way back here for this, thank you so much. I love you. Aha! Let's see what we got. Come on, nice boots or a coat? Yeah, I'll take it. Can of gunpowder. No, that's not part of this. If you're playing the long game, a can of gunpowder is probably a wonderful thing to find, but for us, we don't need that. Put on the Canadian hat and the baseball cap and our parka, and that's it for clothing. We got leather gloves, we got sneakers, we have some long underwear. We need more layers and better equipment. So we'll see what the weather's like outside. Sounds windy. All right. Windy, but not terrible. And I know this part of the journey so well. We completed the whole journey in my failed recording, guys, with no blizzards. No blizzards at all. And a bunch of clear days. It was just remarkable luck. So it's going to be so hard to beat my last time. But I did make one mistake. On my way up the mountain, I dropped my hacksaw, thinking there would be another one up at the top of the mountain, which is kind of point B in this 3-point. Trapper's cabin right there. Beautiful. Point A. And top of the mountain plane crash is point B. Before the lighthouse, which is point C. So, did we get a flare? We got one. This is your best defense against wolves. This game has, man versus nature. Man versus himself. When do I push on? When do I rest? And man versus beast. The less of those we see, the happier I will be. There are 4 deadly beasts in the game. Is that right? I'll take this. Give me some nice clothing. What do you got for me, Max? Okay, I'll take it. Another hoodie. Okay, so this is Max's last stand. He gave us an axe and a hoodie. We couldn't ask for anything more. 4 beasts. 3 of them deadly? Is that right? Wolves. Step 1 for defending against wolves is this right here, the flare that I am holding. We only have 1, so we'll be using it. If you notice above the little flare symbol in the bottom right corner, that red, that means I'm walking on terrain that is so steep I might sprain something. So we want to get down to the flats. And we might also get some wind protection. There's a symbol you will see at the top center of the screen. It's a little shield with a swirl in it. That one, that means we're protected from the wind. But given the direction, we're not really going to be able to maintain that down here. Now, we begin, I'll show you this real quick, in Mystery Lake. World map. Mystery Lake is right here. We follow the train tracks to the dam right here. Then we go along the ravine to the Winding River. Down the Winding River into Pleasant Valley. We go from the radio tower on this side of Pleasant Valley, past the farmhouse, and up and out by the trapper's cabin, we enter Timberwolf Mountain. On this lake is the mountaineer's hut. We're going to get there in 24 hours or less. It will be this time tomorrow. We will be at the mountaineer's cabin. That's point A to point B. Real quick, point C, we come back across the top of the side of Pleasant Valley, coastal highway, crumbling highway, Desolation Point for the lighthouse. So that's our journey. There are 4 indicators on my screen in the bottom left. Those are my level of warmth, my level of energy, my thirst, and my hunger. And the bar beneath them is the overall status of my person. By the time we get to the end, I intend to use that up as currency. We're going to spend that in order to set a personal best, which, when I started the recording 3 hours ago, was not brutal. I just had to come in less than 6 days and 9 hours. I did it in 4 days, I had 4 days, 17 hours left, so I did it in like 2 days, 17 hours. Yeah, 2 days and 17 hours I did it in. So we have to do better than that, which means making it to the mountain in 24. So that means not sleeping tonight. That means we got to find a way to get warm. we need some water, so that shouldn't be a problem. If we find a can of coffee, that will be amazing. But the big mistake I made, and the one chance we have to beat it, assuming that the weather is never going to be better than it was in this last recording session, but assuming it's at least comparable,
That'll come in handy.
the one shot we have is don't get to the top of the mountain and forget your hacksaw. Because I was sure you found one up there every time. Because last year when I played, and the year before, and earlier today when I just played for fun, I found the hacksaw. And I thought, okay, you just find it every time. And so, in an attempt to get to the top of the mountain, I dropped it. When I was really tired and encumbered. And I got to the top, and there was no hacksaw. So there's all these cargo containers filled with amazing loot, and I couldn't access any of it. The big one that I wanted was coffee. If you have coffee, you can go a long time without sleeping. You can see my energy bar slowly dropping. Not as fast as my temperature bar, but that's fine. We'll warm up at our next location. Start a fire, and to be honest, I don't even want to start a fire at the next location. Maybe we'll throw a little bit of wood in there, and if we get some lantern fuel, we'll start a quick fire and stand by it if need be. But I wasted time at this cabin the first time, and so if we're going to beat my previous best, which crushed my previous best, which crushed the previous best before that, we got to find ways to cut corners. So if you didn't notice, there is a wolf right up here. Has my pointer been in the center of the screen this whole time? Is it always there? Or is that a glitch? I don't think that's supposed to be there. Okay, I guess we keep a pointer in the center of our screen. That doesn't seem right. But I'll go with it. So it's going to be really hard not to get noticed by this wolf. And if he notices us, we use this flare. But so be it. We should find more. Where we need to go is just right there. So I don't know now which way he's walking, but hopefully we can avoid him and save the flare for the next wolf. Nice to build up a little surplus of those. Where is he? Yeah, so man versus nature, particularly man versus beast. You have the humble wolf, scared away by gunshots, can be slain by the pistol, the revolver, whereas the other animals cannot, so easily at least, and scared off by flares and torches. We did it. You have the deer, not deadly, and then you have two large deadly beasts. You have the bear and the moose. The bear will maul you, and if you've got bandages and painkillers, you can survive it. The moose will stomp your chest in. He will shatter your rib cage, and they are not frightened away by gunshots. I mean, you can kill them if you've got the rifle. I don't believe you can kill them with the pistol. I put 4 bullets into each of them in my previous playthroughs, and nothing happened. So, we're going to stop here, warm up, maybe start a fire, but I don't want to waste time here. So we'll move quick, hopefully find something to drink. We definitely will, right? I don't think I have antiseptic yet. We only want 1 bottle of that, so we'll pick this up and take it with us. Leave scrap metal. We'll take jerky for now. We'll find some accelerant, which is nice. Some piles of papers. We'll get 2 or 3 of these. Just keep us stocked up so we can start fires real easy. We'll grab some scrap wood. Certainly there will be some lying around here. I'll take this. And we'll take this coat. That's great. I'll put that on before we leave. Scrap wood right over here, right? Wait, there's one. That's it, eh? Oh, here's another piece. Okay. So we'll start a quick fire. And I'll boil some water. We don't need much. Just 1 cup of water should do it. And we'll use our accelerant, because I got 3, apparently. Okay. Add the rest of our wood. And we need a tin can. Do I have one? Yes, I do. So, tin can, banged up pork and beans. Oh, okay, we'll cook that. We got a can opener, which is nice. Otherwise, you got to use a knife or an axe, or you got to just smash it, which is never fun. And can you only cook 1 thing on this? Yeah, you can only cook 1 thing. So I'll make some water in a minute. We'll let that cook while we explore the place. While you survive nature, you come across lots of locations, and in those locations, you will find loot. But in a challenge like this, I mean, you can kill yourself just picking up too much stuff, wasting too much time. So I've gotten much better at knowing what to grab and what not, and when I don't need to keep grabbing a thing. You know, I've got enough food, stop grabbing food, that kind of stuff. Oh, my old friend is here. How you doing, friend? What you got for me today? Oh, can of grape soda. Can't complain. We don't need the books. Warm clothes. Come on, baby. No, we're going to leave that. I will take those, even though they're in awful condition, and we'll assess our gear here in a second. Running shoes we will take. One more shot at good clothing.
This'll come in handy.
We'll leave the flashlight in the book. Grab the painkillers. Grab a little bit more kindling. One more can would be useful. We should have used this stove up here. You can cook 2 things at once with this stove. And that's it. That's it. We got everything that we're going to get from up here, right? There are little notes you can read, but we've done that. Go back and watch the very first series. I really got into the little notes that tell some of the story, but we're not gonna. We're trying to set a record pace here. It's gonna be record setting. Cooked, 27 minutes till burned. Eat it, and that'll give us a nice temperature boost and some food in our system. And we'll cook one thing of water. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're not gonna do that. 1 hour left on the stove. You know what? Just to warm up, we'll cook a thing of water. We're going to drop that cook pot. That's going to weigh us down substantially. Okay, so we'll just go through our clothing here while we assess the situation. We'd have time to do some repairs if we wanted to. You have details on all these. That's their temperature resistance, wind resistance, water resistance. So this should be on the outside. That means putting it here and here. You can repair or break down all of these items. We will do that if we have to, but right now we're just going to take the best one of everything we've got. And 13 minutes till melted, wait. 19 minutes till boiled, wait. And we'll take that with us. Drink whatever we got now. We'll drink the soft drinks further down the road. I think I can leave that can. I want 2 in my inventory for cooking. We got 2. We don't have a knife or a weapon. We only have the 1 flare. That's kind of not the best situation, but 1 flare is enough to get us to point B, or whatever, to the next point A2 or whatever we're going to call it, which is the Carter Hydro Dam. So we come out of here, we head right back to the train tracks, watch for wolves. If we see one, so be it, and we follow these hydro wires all the way to where we need to go. Move fast while our energy is high, and at the hydro dam we should find some coffee. If not, the location after that we will find some. That deer looks pretty chill, which leads me to believe there's no wolves around, but guaranteed we will see 1 or 2 on this path that lies ahead of us. We're walking into the wind, so I feel like we're moving real slow. Did I drop that cooking pot? No. Let's get rid of that. Do I have any wood in my inventory? No. Okay, and we only need 1 of these, so let's drop that. The emergency stims are kind of a very important item. We want 4. We have to climb... Really, we want 5, but I only found 3 before we got to the mountain last time. And if you have 5 of them, you can climb every rope in the game, even if you're exhausted. And I think there are 5 ropes between us and our destination. I thought it was 4, but I'm pretty sure we came to 5 last time. Do I have anything warm to drink or eat? Did we finish off? We finished off everything. Okay, that's fine by me. Okay, guys, I'm going to chug along these train tracks up to these train cars, and I want to get you to our first location to end the episode. I want to get to the Mountaineer's Hut, so keep these episodes under an hour. I'm going to cut away, and I'll come back to you up here if we find anything good. Hope you got something good for me. What have you got? Nothing. Nothing. Rifle cleaning kit. Waste of my time. Alright, so poor selection of loot back there, guys, but we should find a flare here. 1. Good.
Could end up being useful.
Maybe an emergency stim. Should I take those? Just for now. Stim? I can't complain. Okay, let's check real quick. I gotta change my hat. We're gonna drop this and put on the other Canada toque. And these. Okay, yeah, we'll keep the leather ones in our inventory just in case, and we'll wear these for now. One of the aspects of the game is clothing repair. You can kind of fix up the gear you have. If need be, we will do that, but the only thing I'm really worried about is the parka. If we can fix that up, it would make a huge difference, but we're not going to just do it for fun, considering we're trying to set a personal best here, and I already set a damn good personal best in my previous attempted recording. We are still recording, so that's a good sign. This isn't cut out on me. If it had, I would have figured out a way to... If I'd noticed, I would have figured out a way to keep it going for you guys and get to the end. It was such a good run. But, you know what? Having just done it, the only thing that could be worse is the weather, right? I should be able to avoid the one mistake I made and avoid any new ones. But the weather really is the cause of mistakes in this game. When a blizzard comes, one wrong turn and you end up somewhere you don't recognize, and it makes a big difference. But
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Hey, you'll be fine, you complainer. You're gonna be in the hydro dam in about 3 minutes, so just chill. Chill yourself. Alright. Never anything good in here, usually like one book. A pair of mittens. Those look better than the ones I've got. And a knife. Do we have a knife? Just grab it for now. Clothing. Mittens. Where? And we'll drop these old ones. You can see some of our clothing getting wet here, guys. These ones are apparently wet. I guess because they're sitting out here. Who knows? Maybe I dropped the wrong ones, but that's okay. Hopefully we find some nice big ski gloves or leather riding gauntlets. Those are the best ones. Work gloves you can get by with. Those are not bad. Insulated work gloves. Alright, we'll check a friend here.
Hope I can still eat this.
Alright, now I push onto the hydro dam, guys. You can see it. Chain link fence up there. I'm going to cut this walk out, and I'll bring you back when we get there. Carter Hydro Energy Dam. This used to be end of episode 1. Yeah, right. We're making good time today, guys. We're going to check these, just see if we can find a can of coffee. But potentially there might be warm clothes or something like that hiding inside. We're pretty good on food. We got enough to get by.
Is it food or...
Good question. I'm going to leave those peaches. I don't want to build up my weight. We're full of jerky and other light things to carry. I already have 2 or 3 cans in the inventory. Certainly won't be taking dog food. Medkit. Good. Stim. Give me a stim pack. Yeah. Dang. Maybe that'll be the problem. I got really lucky. Maybe 3 is really lucky. 3 stim packs is really lucky. Who knows? You have to be very thorough if you search. They're sometimes just like loose on the ground and not in the med kits. And if you're moving quick, it's easy to miss something like that. So we'll just pop our heads in here and see what we can find. Okay.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, it'll be alright. Can't complain. Okay, let's check our shirts here. Got 3 hoodies. That one's ragged, so we're going to drop that, and we'll put on decent and decent. They all have a percentage here at the bottom of sort of their quality. More dog food. Peek under the beds and stuff. Got a pry bar, so we can enter the one with the lock on it now.
I think I can use this.
Do I need that? Yeah, no. Okay, so we'll drop the ragged jeans. Not worth it. Okay, and let's pry this open. One of the loudest things in the game next to flares. Okay, those will keep us warmer, but we will move much slower.
Come in handy.
Those you will move very slow and they're insanely heavy. We're not wearing stupid ski boots. All right, so let's compare. 0.6, 0.3, but no slowdown versus a 10% slower thing. I think we're going to stick with these and hope we find better gear further on. I'm going to stick with the running shoes and hope for the best.
I could use this.
No t-shirts, nope. Flare, nice. I'm going to take those just while we can handle the weight. Oh, something under there. Pillow, not useful. I actually bent my neck to try and see better. Silly. All right, into the hydro dam, guys. Now, in the old days of this game, in the first series I ever did here, there was a wolf that you might encounter inside the dam. Those days are behind us. I don't think that the Fluffy lives here anymore. She was called the Dam Wolf. D-A-M, Dam Wolf. But she does not really live here anymore. I don't think she was especially big or bad or dangerous, but so far pretty good. We haven't had to use our flares. We've dodged the wolves, and inside this place is so much gear. We could really save a lot of time if I was quick about it. So let's just kind of check the key locations. We're going to grab water, and we're going to grab that from the toilets because you don't have to boil that stuff. I know that sounds gross, but we're going to keep one pair of leather gloves for now. We can check our food supply. We got lots. Let's eat and drink. We'll do a couple cans of soft drink. We'll save the MREs and stuff for further on. Maybe eat this. That's heavy. And it gives you a little bit of, fills your thirst bar up a little bit too. It's condensed milk. Energy packed, 750 cal. Okay, we couldn't even finish it. All right, so we don't need to search every desk. We got painkillers. We want the stim packs. That's kind of the key. We only have one so far, and I need more. We're not going to really find them in desks, so we're going to check like lockers for warm clothes. Come on. Nothing. Crap. Check the lockers for warm clothes. That is a cotton tube. No, we don't need that. I'm just, I'm thinking how good a time I set last time. I searched every filing cabinet in here. I was really trying to find any and every spot I could find painkillers. So I was checking people's desks for their leftover aspirin. Okay. Oh, lantern. Do we want that? Let's check back in here. We can take the lantern for now, and we'll take those cargo pants, and we'll just check. They're better than jeans, but given how bad the condition is, I'm not sure. So, yeah, they're better in every way. So let's put those on. We will drop our jeans. We will... so those don't do as well as the mittens, but if we could repair them, they would. You know what? Drop it and drop it. We'll just stick to what... We gotta move quick. The repairs are slow in every single case. So, if we can get by, we'll get by.
This'll come in handy. That's
cotton. So that's not going to beat our wool. We'll take that with us. We'll take all the ammo we find early on here. And if we find the rifle, we'll drop our pistol ammo. That's 1 liter. That's great. Oh, no! Idiot! Press H and you empty your hand. But this is the supply of water. This is where you can find good, easy water. I don't think we'll find anything useful in here. A stone. Who put a stone in the garbage? That's just unrealistic. So the reason that we need all this water is if and when we find a container of coffee, we make as much coffee as we have. And we use that to kind of get by. It can keep your health bar, your energy bar, just steady. Rifle ammo. Interesting. Okay. So, searched. We're not going through there. Searched. We have not searched this little room. You will find a stim pack here sometimes, if you look hard. Yeah, that will make it difficult if I don't find the same number I found last time. I thought I got shorted. I thought I needed to find more and I didn't. But,
Hope I can still eat
leave it. You know, I don't know if this is too time consuming to search this stuff. We're just gonna find snacks and pieces of cloth and stuff like that, but... Yeah, don't need it.
Wonder if this
Don't need it. Wood matches, never a bad thing. So let's just make sure I'm not missing anything. No. Okay. Check over here. Did we do these? We didn't do these yet, so... Maybe we'll get lucky.
This stuff will come in handy.
Leave the crackers. Oof. Bad luck so far, guys. We could go searching deeper. Yes. One. Give me another. Right now. One more.
I could use this.
Okay. More chocolate bars and whatnot. Don't take that. That's kind of for the long game if you need to repair your tools, but we're not going down that route. I mean, I have to beat a time that that was remarkable by my own standards. I couldn't believe how fast I got done in the recording we just finished. So, alright. What's in this garbage can? I don't think my pointer is supposed to be in the middle of the screen. I don't know how to fix that. I think we're just going to have to live with it. I already tried alt-tabbing. Yeah, no fixing it. Okay, we have another safe here, guys. So same as before. And if we're lucky, we'll find like a more warm clothes or a gun. Okay, 54. Okay, 54 then 50. That was fast. That snuck up on me. Okay. Now it's got to make me go all the way around, doesn't it? Aha!
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Great. Okay. Alright. So, decent expedition parka. That means we can drop this and put on, we'll put the nice one on the outside. You can see the difference. 3.2, 4.8 versus 0.9 and 1.3. So if we could repair this, we're going to have to before we go up the mountain. It will make a huge difference. So we'll put one on the outside, this one on the inside. And, alright. Alright, we've done our best. We'll take what we got here, guys. 2 stims. We need a couple more, or an energy drink. That would be great. But we're not going to go out of our way searching. We have a bunch of stop points, potential stop points, and one that we have to stop at before we get to the end. I suppose we don't have to stop there, but it's kind of tradition. The radio control tower marked sort of the... In my old days, it marked the end of my, the first day. If I got lucky, I could make it to the radio control tower in 24 hours. We have done 13, not quite 13 hours so far. So we're going to search around up here. We might find tools, might find a weapon, or we might find some medical stuff up at the top of this. There are a couple lockers, if memory serves, so we can search there, and then we leave through that door down there. Let's peek in the locker. What do you got for me?
Thank goodness.
Grape soda. There's an old friend sitting down here just waiting for us. He usually has a tool and a medical thing. Can opener? Yeah, waste my time, fool. Painkillers, what do you got?
Excellent.
Soft drink. He's so excited with all the drinks. Like, every time the best things he says, he's like, thank God I found a grape soda. Well, if you guys stick with me for this series, as we get into the 2-3 hour mark, I'll blab a little bit more about life and the channel and all that kind of stuff. But for now, we're going to keep moving quick. Nope, crap. That's crackers and antiseptic. We don't need either of those. We are going to take this rope, drop down, and then leave this place. Wood supplies here. All right. And this is where we leave through. So we're warming up. We're not all the way warm, but good as it's going to get. We could stop and repair our... That's it. Nothing from you, you cheapskate. We could stop and repair that parka. That would make a big difference if we aren't warm by the time we leave. We just grab something like this, 9 minutes, break it down. We've got all the cloth we need, use a sewing kit, and you can fix up your gear. We will check for... Just do a quick check through here. There's more to this place. Places we could explore. Yes! That we haven't. So, we're going to make our coffee. That'll make us 5 cups of coffee. We're going to make that at the radio control hut. Hopefully we have plenty to drink before we get there. Nope, don't need you. I see I could go down there and explore. Not going to do it, though.
That'll come in handy.
That's a new item to the game. It basically lets you mark, parts of your journey. So you can go, oh yeah, I went this way. Whatever. I haven't used it yet. It seems like unnecessary for us, but it used to be I would get here and sleep. We ain't sleeping. Look at that energy. We're fine. This is a one-way door, though. Once you go at it, you got to do this weird loop around to come back into this place. We're not doing that. And the weather's nice, so that clothing repair, that can wait. We're actually warming up out here. So I'm glad we didn't spend time doing that. We'll wait until the weather gets bad, and we'll distract ourselves with a little parka repair. So no gun yet, which means our only defense against wolves, flares. But we got 5. There is always a wolf down here. So we are going to be prepared when we get to the bottom of this little snake back path. So from here, guys, I'll show you the dam when we get to the bottom of this, the place we just came from. And from here, we travel down this river, and basically as far as it can go. There's the hydro dam. You can see part of it. All the power lines run to and from here. We will... Oh, if those catch your eye, don't worry. They're everywhere. They're cairns, just little place markers. The game has a really unique sort of artistic style. Where is the wolf? Where are you, you idiot? He's probably hiding right around this corner. Just if we can avoid him, all the better. That means he's ahead of us. I think I saw a glimpse of him there, but there's your hydro dam. Just, you can see things in the distance are kind of almost two-color. Like, everything breaks down to blacks and whites, like that mountain up there. The sky, just, right now it's clear blue, but it's just kind of big blotches of cloud. Even the stone, not super detailed. Trees are really simple, but this game evokes Canada. It's very Canadian in everything. There's ketchup, chips, even the soft drinks, some of them feel Canadian. So they're pop, not soda, right? That's the difference. And if you guys have ever seen the art of the Group of 7, they were Canadian painters, I think all men, or 6 men, 1 woman, or 7 men who had a friend who was a woman. I can't remember, and they didn't include her in the count. But they have this game reminds me of their art style. Like, this is how they would paint a mountain, to look like it would just blobs of color, and you stand back, it looks exactly like the real world, but you get up close and you go, how did they, how do you do that with just blobs and splotches? And I mean, that's what this game is artistically too, right? Like, I don't know. Today's a good day to show it off. It's bright, it's clear, it's sunny, we can see a million miles, there's a few clouds on the horizon, but, yeah, life is good, guys. There is a sprint. There is no jump, but we could sprint. But places like this, you see that red symbol pop up, that means I'm going down too steep a hill and I risk injuring myself. But that can be solved with bandages and painkillers, and we have plenty of both of those. I haven't shown you much of this, but you've got this sort of hotbar here. This is for dropping meat to distract a bear, starting fire, and putting out your bedroll, medical, drinks, water, light sources, navigation. I've never clicked on navigation. What is that? Rock cache, map, spray paint. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure how those things all work, but for this sort of version of the game, this hopeless rescue challenge, you're racing against time, and it used to be, before today, it was really hard to even complete it in 7 days, right? But now, especially my third time through, I should be damn good at this. So we follow the river as far as it can go. We end up in this cave, which will warm us up, not that we're super cold, so we can avoid starting a fire, we can avoid sleeping, and we just kind of keep chugging along. Don't need to pick up more food, don't really need to pick up more drinks, we just kind of go. You can stop and harvest meat from frozen animals like this. No meat from humans, thankfully. These caves are a bit of a winding mess. Having done this earlier today, I think I know my way around. I'm not going to take any wrong turns, but we will see. My dog's making a little squeaky noise in the background, if you hear that. He gets lonely this time of night. He wants me to come and just go to bed. I had 2 dogs forever for the whole life of the channel. One of my boys died this summer, Dudley. They're 16, so they're not expected to just keep going and going forever. But Chopper's the guy I got left. He gets a little lonely at night now. And he's like, is it bedtime yet? Basically, he's asking me when you hear him whining in the background. Alright, why don't I work my way through this cave, guys? It should be nice and easy, and I'll come back to you. Alright, this is Pleasant Valley, guys, and we're getting here with lots of daylight left. Pretty good so far. I really can't complain. I pretty much know where we're going. We have to get to a road, and I think we go under this big arch tree, we'll find the road. I think we can go that way, too. We end up going that way, but it depends on where we want to stop. I think we could cut through this whole region and not stop. If we want... Well, that's not true. We're going to go to the radio control hut. That's at the top of this road. We'll make coffee there, because you can see my energy bar. My energy wheel is the lowest of the 4. And we'll probably be cold by the time we get there, but really not too cold. I still have lots of water, 2.65 liters. We only need 1.25 to make the 5 cups of coffee. And that should keep us from sleeping all the way to the base of Timberwolf Mountain. And in my last recording, I ended episode 1 here. It took me about an hour. We're at 46 minutes. And for you guys watching the video, it'll be even shorter than that because I cut some chunks out. So we are moving faster than last time. I had to go, 1 hour, let's stop here. I'll make coffee, I'll see you in the morning. But we're going to push a little further, I think. And we'll see, maybe with the editing, I can cut some more stuff out, and we can make it to Timberwolf Mountain in episode 1. Maybe it's only a 2-episode series. We'll see. But let's push onward, guys. I'll meet you at the top of the hill in the radio control tower. I've managed to shave about 10 minutes off the journey so far from my recording 3 hours ago, 3 and a bit hours ago, and that equates to maybe 2.5 hours in-game time. I'd used a little over 12 hours to get here last time, and a little under 10 to get here this time. So behind this place is a spot for cooking. We'll come out here in a minute and do that. If we find a second cup of coffee, we'll brew all 10 cups. I'll get warm and just sort of mind that. We're going to search in here. This is kind of our last spot that we have to stop at, that we're guaranteed to find good stuff. You can find a gun, you can find nice winter weather gear, you can find stim packs. Those are our essentials right now. We'll pick up this wood because we're going to need it.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, so we're at 3 stim packs, is that right? 3 stim packs, no energy drinks, so that's one thing we need, or another stim in order to beat. That's the shoe I've been looking for. Let's do a quick clothing swap. We will drop these and wear these. We still need a pair of socks. We're not going to find that here. Nope, don't need that. Good sign, though. When they're locked, it means the stuff inside is better, usually. Those will slow you down. We're going to leave those. Those will keep you warmer, but...
Thank goodness.
Oh! Would have missed that. Thank goodness indeed. Okay, so we'll drop all our rifle ammo unless... Whoa, I didn't take the bandage. That's stupid. You should always take bandages. They don't weigh anything. Really. Alright. We'll search the place, guys. We'll see what's hiding here. Book for the fire. No, we'll just use accelerant. Revolver, rifle ammo. We don't need that. Okay. Take the soft drink. We'll just do a quick search of the drawers. Whoops.
I think I can use this.
Rifle through. Alright, if I'm going to make it to Timberwolf Mountain by the end of the 1-hour episode, it's going to be hard-pressed. So let me finish searching. I will cut out and show you the good stuff, but might just come back to you when I'm ready, brewed up some coffee, and we're ready to hit the road. Another can of coffee. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. I got to go make a F-ton of coffee. We'll be back, okay? Oh, another MRE. And, check this out. Another winter parka. What condition are you in? Ragged as well. Okay. I'm not cutting away. 23%. Okay, we're just going to drop that one. Keep the 25. We might as well keep you with me. Let's just do a quick check and we'll see what else is here. No, sir. That's for when you refill ammo. We are never going to do that on this journey. Oh, those are in great condition. And long undies. Okay.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, I understand. Revolver ammo and socks. We did find socks here. Who would have thunk it? Okay, I'm leaving all this stuff, cans and stuff. We're actually going to, I'm going to do some inventory management, but we'll, see these boots, guys? Minus 3%, minus 12%. So these will slow us down big time, but warm us up significantly. I don't know what to do. It's a speed run, but I mean, I think we keep these, and we just eat it. These slow you down a good bit too, so, you know, it is what it is. We put these on, and that's all our gear, right? We have one extra Canada hat, 89, 89, and 85. So we'll drop this one, and we'll wear this one. Okay, I'm going to make 10 cups of coffee. That will send us for a very long time. 12% slower. You know what? Screw it. We can survive. I'm going to take these. We're going to get rid of the insulated boots. 12%. That's just a big difference if we're trying to make speed. We've got the parkas. We'll repair one. That should keep us plenty warm enough. All right. I'll put this out and we're headed outside. I'll see you in the morning with some coffee. All right. 9 cups of coffee after I've had one to drink. But enough time passed after I drank the first one that we lost the boost. Take a look once I get this in my system. Oh, good, we didn't finish it. We can drink it later. See that little plus symbol? That's what we're looking for. That's kind of the thing that lets us know we've got that bonus. It helps keep us from feeling encumbered, even though we're tired. And speaking of, I probably have gear we could drop. I dropped a bunch of food already. We're just going to stick to the MREs, the soft drinks, and the coffee for now, guys. That is all we're going to need. Let's get one of these in the system if it'll let us. Indeed. Okay, good. You get calories and all right, 3 stims. That's good. And 1 piece of wood. Let's just drop it. Okay, we're not stopping again for a bit. If I get cold, so be it. But until bad weather really hits, we're not stressing. That is our next destination, and really we have to go over that way. So we're going to do another dangerous sort of mountain descent. Probably going to sprain something here, but that's kind of the best way to do it. See if I can just drop over this edge and sneak down a crevasse. The weather is sneaking up on us, but it's not terrible. So if you have bandages and painkillers, this is the way to do it. If I go further down there, there's a rope, but let's make the most of our time. We need to head for that corner of the map over there. And in between is a barn and a farmhouse. I've always stopped at those. We're not going to. We're definitely going to push past those. Beyond the farmhouse is a river. That's kind of the way that I know which way to go. So we're going to follow this road. After the farm, we're going to take a road to the right. I assume there will be one. And obviously watch for wolves. We now have this revolver. So 12 bullets. We will find more. But this can be used to scare a wolf away. So if you see him before he sees you, just put a shot in his general direction. He'll freak out and run. They don't like the sound of it. But we don't have enough ammo to waste on that. So I still have flares. That's our safety defense. The revolver is great compared to the rifle because it's way lighter. Significantly lighter. But the big issue is that it can't hurt the bear or the moose, which will ruin your day. So we need to go that way. I think if we follow this road, there will be a path. But certainly there will be, because the road goes over the river, right? Okay, so let's have faith, and I'll take a new path. We're not going to stop at the farmhouse or the barn. We are still... Okay, I just got to the radio control hut this point last time. We're warm. We have 9 cups of coffee. I am ahead of the game. And I'm going to push on and see if we can make it to that destination I'd like to get to with you guys to end this episode. So I'm going to have to cut away for a couple of big chunks. There's our river. Let's head down to the river, and I will call you guys back when we get to the Draft Dodgers cabin. I'll give you a little history on why there would be a location called the Draft Dodgers cabin. Good opportunity to show you the gun and how it scares away wolves. I don't need to, but... Oh, that scared him. Okay. Gun does the same thing. Okay. That didn't scare him. Okay. Now I get to show you this. Oh boy! Hooey! He's supposed to get scared by that. Oh, wow. Okay. Fearless, eh? Idiot. I wanted to cut this part of the journey out, but that's a bear. Okay? Not going to be stopped by the bullet. Not going to be scared by this flare. So our best bet is to have him not notice us. Good. I hope that's the last encounter. Alright. Check back with you guys at the sort of the river fork, and from there I'll show you the way to the Draft Dodgers. This game is really tricky in a lot of ways, my friends. One of them is that this has taken a lot longer than I thought. And maybe it's because I'm tired and I'm walking slow and I'm cold. I don't know what. But I thought I was close to that little fork in the river. And I think we're just getting to it now, I hope. But you know, when the distance between you and a waypoint is longer or shorter than you think, it can really throw you off. And when the weather gets bad, I mean, we didn't have weather like this more than a few minutes in my last playthrough. You can mistake one spot for another. Like this looks like where I should divert from the river. But I know it's at the river crossing, so until I see the river on my right fade away into 2 prongs, you know, then I'm not where I'm supposed to be. But, you know, the game can screw with you. You can just see, boom, new location pops up, right? Like, I really thought I was almost there. But, you know, each chunk of the map is very big, and if you take a different route than you're used to, oh, God. I mean, that's all it takes to get you lost. Is this another bridge? Oh, okay. Okay, this is a good sign, I believe. I believe this is a good sign. Maybe I missed the fork in the river. I don't know. How could I have missed it? It's all I've been looking for. Alright, let me see what lies just up ahead here, guys. Aha! Is this it? We got a new friend with us, as you've seen. The river really widens up here. I think this is it. Okay, so we're gonna leave the river, and we're gonna head up here into the woods in search of the Draft Dodger's cabin and the first of many ropes that we need to climb. Given how cold we are, and that the energy is not super high, maybe we find it in ourselves to decide to sleep here. If I really want to, the weather's bad, so sleeping would be good, right? It changes, the weather can change with a 2-hour nap. That's all it takes a lot of the time. Oh, hello, you've brought a friend. Or are you the same one? You must be a new one. Oh, have I gotten lost already? Is that the river here? No, we're where we need to be. Is this the cabin? No, this is not the cabin I was looking for. Okay, well, keep going. You'll find it. It makes such a difference trying to travel in this weather. Is this the river? Well, I'm lost in a way I wasn't expecting. Should have just gone to the farmhouse. Either way, this is the direction I need to go. Oh no, okay. I recognize this. I just came at it from such a weird angle. He will not mess with me as long as I got the flare. So, we push on. I know where we are now. Leave that burnt out husk behind us. See if I can get up this hill. Alright, and that means my coffee has worn off. Stop and drink. You can see I've now gone through. This is my 5th cup. So, little history while we are followed by this wolf. During the Vietnam War, people who were the, I forget what the term was, but sort of like a moral pacifist, someone who didn't want to go on moral grounds in the United States, and they drafted you to fight. A lot of those people were called draft dodgers, and the best way to escape was the same way slaves did 100 years before, and it was come to Canada. Alright, here is our spot. Normally I would not bother, but we're gonna sleep here because it'll get rid of him, maybe, and it could change the weather, which is clearly getting bad. So, in order, we could just stay inside, and I still have a lantern, so we can grab this. I'll refuel it real quick from my tools section. Oh, we don't have a jug of lantern fuel. All I have is this, and no fire starter. I think it depends. Are we going to repair some gear? Since we're here, okay. Okay, let's fill it up. Refuel it. That takes all our fuel. Means we only have one shot at a repair, probably. You need light. So, just outside this place is a climbing rope, and it's the first of 5 on our way. 1 on this part of the map and 4 on the next part of the map. And in order to get up them, we need to be more rested than this. If we try now, no, it won't. If we try now, it would be bad for us. You can hear my squeaky dog behind us here. Medkit? No, nothing? Alright, what a poor selection here at the Draft Dodgers. Okay, so we're going to do this. We mainly need to warm up more than sleep, so let's see what we can do. Head into this. This is the big game changer if we can fix this. Takes 2 cloth and 45 minutes. A lantern should last that long. If it runs out, we leave it here, and we just operate with flares. Okay. I think we can go again. Try it. Repair it even more. Oh, failed. Okay, try one more time. We're gonna run out of light, for sure. It's flickering in the background. Oh, we did it! Okay, so 85%, 79%. The rest of our gear isn't in great shape. Some of these things are quick to repair, but nothing makes as big a difference as this. You can see even 5% what difference that makes. The rest of this, we're just going to live with it. These, let's try before the... Oh, we need more cloth. Okay. We got it right here. But we're going to run out of light, aren't we? We're going to run out of light. Let's just try real quick. You know what? You can harvest in the dark, right? So we'll pick this up. We'll put it out. We'll tear the t-shirt to bits in the dark. We'll relight the lantern and we'll try and fix up our long underwear, our snow pants. Hopefully it's requires just 1 piece of cloth. That would be ideal. Okay. 30 minutes. I don't think we're going to get it. Can't repair in the dark. Okay, well, wasted opportunity. Find the bed, and we're going to sleep. Instead of using the stim packs, we're going to sleep for 3 hours. And I'm going to probably come close to my old pace by doing this, but we'll save our stim packs for later on. I had 3 at this point and an energy drink. That's how I did it. So we kind of need to get further than we did last time. All right. Drink a cup of coffee, and we have enough to get up the rope, I believe. Cup of coffee. Drink. Our weight is fine. We're going to take off our bulky clothing before we climb the rope. If you see me try and sprint, that little bit of red on the sprint meter, that is caused by your bulky gear. Like you noticed, minus 12% on those insulated boots I decided to leave behind. That makes a big difference sprinting, and it makes a big difference climbing. The warmer the gear, somewhere over here is a climbing rope. Oh, don't get lost. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Okay, so I hate to do it in this weather, but it makes a big difference. Anything bulky with a minus here comes off. So boots, pants, jacket, and most gloves. So we have the energy for this. We are going to make it to the top. What will be like on the other side, I can't be certain. But basically, once that little hand symbol runs out, we could have done with a 2-hour nap instead of 3, but we'll thank ourselves for this later. There's 2 ropes here, so this is a spot where I totally should have used a stim pack. Put on your clothing, and we're going to have to rest up. And boots. Put on the boots. I forgot about that. We totally should have used a stim pack here. Alright, we're just going to crouch for a minute, try and find a windbreak. Yeah, like that.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
We'll survive the cold. Cold could be worse. We can be very cold while we're outside. We just don't want to be cold. We just don't want to be tired outside. Okay, hopefully that does it. I totally shouldn't have slept. We totally should have stim packed. Mistake. One stim pack, you do both these ropes like a champ.
Cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Inventory, one more cup of coffee. And up we go. I have no idea how to get that cursor off the center of my screen. Alright guys, having gotten up here, I will find our way to the next waypoint. There is a long sort of wind-protected alley, I think, that we need to go through. And that will take us to the next destination. Oh, it's further away, isn't it? Oh, there's a lot more. Dang it! Oh, we're gonna have to find some place to shelter. I forgot about this. Fool! Alright, you know what, guys? I thought I could make it to the mountain on episode 1. I've thrown that all to crap, so there's a possibility that this is the middle of episode 2, and I rearranged the editing. But if this is the end of episode 1, thank you for watching. I gotta find a cabin with a basement. I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going, but not that one. This weather has given me a much more of a challenge than last time round, and it's going to be very hard to beat my time. We still have an hour and 20 minutes left on day 1, and we will finish that in episode 2 and try and get our way to Timberwolf Mountain. I thought it was just at the top of that rope. I've completely messed up, and there's no cabin here. I'm lost. Alright guys, find me in the middle of this blizzard for episode 2. Thank you for rejoining me here for episode 1, and god dang, I'm lost. Well, shoot. Shoot.